Would it freak you out if you found out that all of your significant others' exes look just like his mom?
Ooh.
Or her mom?
I was not expecting that finish.
Me either.
Yes.
Me either.
That'd be a little off-putting.
Little bit.
All right, you got something going on in your life. You want to share it with us, or you got a question. We throw it out to Bert Show fam. Hit us up at thebertshow.com. Bert Show. I think I heard on your show recently a woman kind of freaked out when she realized she looks exactly like her boyfriend's ex. Did we have that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember, that's how it got me into looking at all of Bart's exes.
That was my favorite thing yesterday.
That was great.
Kristen, if you missed this video, you got to check it out online. Kristen has never, in the 15, 16 years she's been with her husband now, never seen one picture of his exes until yesterday on the show, where we did some digging and we showed her.
That was fun.
Okay, so here's one. I just did a deep dive on my boyfriend's social. She says, can you believe I waited 3 months? I mean, I did a brief scan right before we went out, but over the weekend, I dove in deep. So she writes, every single one of his girlfriends, including me, resemble a younger version of his mom. Like every single one. Capitalized one. I doubt he's doing this knowingly, but I brought it up to him.
Ooh, you did?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he thought I was crazy. It is the truth, she says. He posted a series of pictures of his mom on her birthday. They were all from her past, from like 5 years old all the way until now. She's 46. Each one of his girlfriends looks like the 20-something version of his mom. Is this super strange? 1-855-BERT Show.
I can't believe you brought it up to him. Oh, my gosh.
That is ballsy.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
super ballsy.
So I got to point out the conversation Mo and I had the other day.
Which one?
So when we were talking about the Celtics coach cheating on Nia Long, and you said that you, like, I don't know if you want to say you have a crush on her, but you've always been
attracted to Nia Long.
And I was looking at some pictures of her, and there was one picture in particular, and I'm like, dude, she looks like your mom here.
Dude.
And it's funny because I would have never seen that at all. Like, never even thought about it. But the picture you showed me when I actually, like,
The swoop
looked
of
at
her hair, the way, yeah.
I could see it. I could see why you said that. Which is why I could also see a guy doing that unknowingly.
Subconsciously.
Yeah, because they do kind of say that a lot of men, especially if you have, like, a really good relationship with your mom, in a way, you unconsciously look for your mom.
And they say that about women and their fathers. If we're talking about like a heterosexual relationship here, that they seek out men who remind them of their fathers.
Isn't it more characteristics, so like not physical characteristics?
Correct. It's more of a like there's just similarities in personality or character or things of that nature.
When you initially brought it up, my first instinct was, okay, it will be a little weird. But now that I'm thinking about it and reading the email, if someone is doing it, but they genuinely don't know they're doing it, I don't think it would bother me.
But it's going to bother me now because she brought it up.
Yeah, so this is not one time because you're talking about Nia Long and you're talking about one picture, right? You wouldn't even thought about it. But if every one of the women that you ended up going out with resembles your mom in one way, shape, or form, that's not a little weird. It's not a little on the creepy side.
I don't. If you're doing it unknowingly, is it still creepy?
But so say you're doing this and you have introduced these women to like your sisters and your mom. Would one of them say something to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my sisters immediately.
They would.
Be like,
right?
you're dating mom.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's mom. You brought mom in here. they would let me have it. Oh, they have a field day.
I mean, it's not a deal breaker. It would just be like, how can you, like, if you're all looking at the pictures together, right? And he doesn't see it at all, and you're pointing it out, he's going to think you're crazy.
Yeah.
You're going to think he's crazy. He's going to think you're crazy because nobody sees the same thing similarly.
No, yeah. That can be very subjective.
I don't know. For some reason, I don't think it's creepy if you don't know, if you don't realize it.
Lisa, good morning. You are part of the Bert Show. Hi.
Not creepy. I'm married. Didn't realize it, but my husband looks a lot like my dad, but 40 years of a difference. You don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Now that I have a 13-year-old son that looks just like his dad at that age, who looks just like my dad at that age. It was very interesting when everybody brought it to my attention via Facebook.
And you didn't even realize it, right?
No, I didn't realize it. People were like, you and your husband could be siblings. I was like, really? And then literally my son looks just like my dad at that age.
See, this is a one-offer, though. So if we're talking about every dude that you have ever dated, of course you're married now, but every dude that you have ever dated looks like your dad, that would be a little on the odd side, right?
But not if you don't realize it. It's just like, I mean, they definitely all had a similar characteristic.
And I think that right there, and that's what we need to focus on. If you are actively seeking, and you know this, and you're actively seeking somebody who looks just like one of your parents, then
That's creepy.
Nobody would ever admit that to a friend. Nobody would ever say, God, I just want to find a woman that looks just like my mom.
That's
Isn't
a
that
wild
like the
sentence.
Isn't that called like the Oedipus complex?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wait, is that?
So the Oedipus complex is a Freudian term that was named after a man that unknowingly killed his father and slept with his mother. Freud said that a boy develops an unconscious infatuation towards his mother and simultaneously fears his father to be a rival.
So
This
yeah,
happens
you
at
want
an
your,
unconscious level.
you want your mom to be your wife.
Yep.
Is basically what that is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's very different.
I would just slip them the book and say, hey, read this. That's all. Read this.
Just check this
Don't even
out.
make the suggestion. Just read it.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.